We are live.
Yeah, there it is. Greetings. I am Patrick, this is Grant, and as is tradition, we're drinking.
We're here to talk about the stuff that you find awkward.
No, a lot of USL news, so a lot of USL, national news. Let's say some NFL Week 12 predictions and some reactions.
Quite a few MLS things inside of the news as well. Quite a few things as far as college football is concerned.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy yourselves.
And real quick,
please.
There is now a Facebook page. The history of the San Jose Sabercats just came out on the channel. And blah. But, yeah, USL, no more Jimmy. No more Jimmy. Jimmy Nielsen, the head coach of the Oklahoma City Energy, he will be departing. Where exactly will he go and who's going to replace him? No idea on who's going to replace him. But where he's going, basically just look at the standings and see what teams suck.
Apparently, the team has already come out with the whole, oh yeah, we're looking at several different candidates, but man, how do you replace a Jimmy Nielsen?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't. There's no way to describe the kind of hole that there was that is in there. Because Jimmy Nielsen is gone.
The only coach we've ever known.
So we're now pretty much just kind of thinking, hey, where can we find ourselves a coach?
Pretty much. And yeah, as far as where he's going, again, just
who knows?
Yeah.
The rumor has it that apparently there is a MLS team or two looking at him, but other than that,
well, if they don't take him, is he going to stay? If no one wants him, or is he going to go back to Denmark?
No. He's going to. He's gone from the Energy. There's no staying. I mean,
so I guess we're probably not going to hear Jimmy's Army sung at Taft anytime soon. Maybe one last time, but who knows?
Not anymore.
Yeah. And then NASL, the North American Soccer League.
Oh no. The disaster that is the North American Soccer League. Down to 7 teams, 2 of which have never played.
Yeah.
And
2 theoretical teams.
And 3 of which that are in terrible financial shape. Along with 2 that are looking to leave the league. You talk about an entire league that is on the verge of collapse. And they also lost their what was it?
Their Division II status from the United Soccer, the USSF. Yeah.
So
they were going to create a Division III. Now they are the Division III.
No, there is no Division III now. Apparently, they're in limbo.
Yeah. Well, USL is going to do Division III in 2019. USL Division III or D3.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think it is going to. There's going to be a Division III, but it's not going to be anything with having to do with the likes of, NASL.
No, I mean USL. In 2019, they're going to have a USL Division III. So that's going to be the Division III, and hell, they won't even be around for that. NASL.
They're going to have to call it something different.
No, I think for the moment it's Division III USL is what they call it. But yeah, FC Edmonton gone. The San Francisco Deltas, the team that looks like it's an athletic brand like Adidas or something, their logo, they won the championship and then they folded. So they're no more.
That's hilarious.
Jacksonville, or the Armada, apparently the owner tweeted not too long ago, looks like soon we're going to be a team without a league to play in. We might have to look into, others to play with, so. And then, the Cosmos, they came out and said to their employees, they sent out a letter saying...
This is the song they should play. for every energy goal.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it would be excellent. Patrick says this would be an excellent idea. He told me this.
No.
Whenever we were listening to this on the way to Oklahoma City one time doing an energy game. He told me this. He said this would be an excellent song to play. That's everyone. It would be Untrust Us by Crystal Castles.
No. I probably said something about Iron Maiden, but yeah, I don't know about this. They need to play the Ding Ding Dong song by Gunther at Energy Games. That'd be a good one.
This would be an excellent song to play upon Energy Goal.
But yeah, the Cosmos, I guess he sent out a letter saying, don't worry, employees, you're still going to get paid at least up until December 31st. So that's not a good sign for the Cosmos either. Miami FC is supposed to be in some sort of financial trouble. North Carolina, they're USL now, and hell, what was the other one?
They're USL now.
Yeah,
this is a really telling thing.
Puerto Rico FC, I guess their general manager or someone stepped down. No one's replaced him yet, and we figured out apparently they're owned by Carmelo Anthony of the NBA. I didn't know that until like earlier today.
But we are about to see the implosion of Nassau. And the teams that are actually going to make a fuck are the ones that are, actually making a fuck right now. I wouldn't mind seeing Indy 11 coming up into, like, even MLS.
Yeah. I like
it really wouldn't surprise me to see them in MLS. But,
yeah. They're a good candidate. I hope the remaining. I don't want anyone in Nassau to lose their job, but at the same time,
you're probably going to see Puerto Rico fold, and you're going to see like Cosmos.
Hopefully not fold. Hopefully they come over to the USL.
You got Cosmos, and then you got Jacksonville, or whatever the hell they are.
The Armada.
Yeah, they're probably going to come over to USL.
Then what is it? California United, if they don't have a league, I don't know. I guess they could still start up the team and go to USL, but I don't really see it happening.
No, I don't either.
San Diego, I don't see that happen. Well, I think inevitably that'll happen. At some point, San Diego will probably have a team.
No, I don't see either one of them playing at all.
No, they're not going to. But I mean, in the future, San Diego will have something. Probably completely different owner group.
Well, then they better do something better than just what they fucking got.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, but you're starting out from nothing, and you're basically making the case that we don't even have an NFL team here anymore. So your point is,
bring in the Cosmos, and if it's for the Red Bulls, get rid of the Red Bull second squad. Cosmos get way more attendance than the fucking Red Bull twos. Huh?
Nothing. Alice Glass is awesome.
That last glass?
No, Alice Glass.
Alice Glass.
Yeah, she's the one saying it right now. But that's besides the point. She's awesome.
We were listening to Rammstein here a minute ago. What happened to that?
What? You want to listen to that?
Do Morbid Angel. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, Nassau, they're about to implode. USL, I mean, it makes such a difference to be backed by the MLS, which that's what USL has. That's not at all what Nassau has. What is this? So Nassau's probably out the door. No clue who's going to replace Jimmy. Is there something else about MLS you wanted to speak about? Columbus Crew.
For the love of God, leave the Crew in Columbus.
Yeah.
What the fuck are?
It's money.
I'm sorry, but
money.
the owner of Columbus is no different than the lady owner from Major League. I'm sorry. but they're just trying to move to a more southern climate because it's nicer down there. No, dude, fuck, they're at State and Columbus.
I want them to stay in Columbus, but there's a plus for the energy. If Columbus goes to Austin, San Antonio probably isn't going to get in there. I don't know if Major League Soccer wants more than 3 teams in Texas, so that at least maybe gives us a little bit more room to become an MLS
Yeah,
team.
a couple of teams that are having shitty attendance right now.
Who?
You gotta remember, yeah, FC Dallas and
Houston
Dynamo.
Houston, really? I thought they did decent. I thought Dallas was the one that just had. Man, Dallas has like, what is it, 16,000, 17,000
under
ish?
9,000
No, their overall average.
this last season.
Well, that's gone down quite a bit from the season before, because it used to be like 15, 16,000, 17 sometimes.
I don't care. Fuck them. They're assholes.
Yeah, well, they're our affiliate, and
yeah, I know FC Dallas can suck dicks.
I wonder if USL does do Division 3. Are they going to do promotion relegation between Division 2 and Division 3 within the USL? That might be cool.
Yeah, no, I don't care as long as FC Dallas understands that I'm an energy fan, and you guys can suck dicks. Like a lot of them. Who killed the Kennedys? And after all, it was you and me.
Yeah, it's Columbus is because they want to. They're like NFL owners right now. It's like, I need a new stadium with laser elevators and robots bringing drinks to people and all kinds of stupid shit.
I definitely do not want that coming to MLS at all.
I don't even want it in NFL. That annoys the shit out of me. The Chargers have become the laughing stock. Yeah, it kind of is. But even if the NFL somehow crumbles,
the NFL is the epitome of that kind of shit.
Well, they're on top at the moment, and I think they're eventually going to drop down. But what's going to replace it? Last thing I heard, hockey, basketball, soccer. Those are the ones that are up and coming and getting more popular. I mean, there's reasons for it. Not only the CTE, but I mean, you're going to have a lot of stars here pretty soon retire. You know, you got Aaron Rodgers, Brady. Eventually, he's going to have to retire.
Brady sucks dicks.
Hey, fuck you. He don't know. He's a Saints fan. Not only that, but it's Roger Goodell. But you also have horrible punishments. Horrible punishments. Tell me how a guy is going to get suspended for an entire season for smoking weed, and another guy beats the shit out of a hooker or some crap and only gets suspended for a few fucking games. That is retarded. I thought it was retarded when they let Michael Vick back. I don't think he's playing now, and he served his time. Well, fuck that. You know, that's just a side rant about Michael Vick, but it's, you know, Thursday night games, it's kind of a joke. I wouldn't really say a joke, but the ratings are down. I think the ratings overall, on average, are down like 9% for the NFL. I guess now we're on the topic of NFL. He's still urinating. But USL, NASL's fucked. USL is going to get bigger. We want to see PNR. I guess moving on to NFL now, anyways. I don't even remember what this. Yeah, Chargers, go back to San Diego. LA has no love for you. They like the Rams. The Rams are doing fair enough. Win losses, as far as on the field, the Rams are actually doing pretty fucking good for a team that's kind of been pretty shit for a while. So, yeah, kudos, Rams, you know. The Raiders, oh, I'm sure they'd love to see the Raiders come back. But I guess 2020, Las Vegas. Chargers, you're loved in San Diego. You played your first season in LA. You promptly moved to San Diego. Just go back to San Diego. You know, you're not selling out your stadium of only 27,000 fans, I think. I mean, when they played Kansas City, you looked at the crowd, and it was a sea of red. There's no Charger fans there. I mean, even South Park made fun of it with the Water Bears. 7 million in attendance. Yeah, no, go back to San Diego. I suppose we should be doing week 12, I believe, picks. Let's see here. I'll listen to Slayer, but let's see. Week NFL. NFL. Right here in a moment, we're going to be doing our picks. Damn, that light looks weird on the screen. That's cool, though. Week 12 NFL schedule. Oh, yes. Oh, all of that. Is that right? We're on to picks here. Which, what the hell is this? Okay, that already happened, that already happened, and that already happened. Sunday, November 26th. All right. Yeah, Lions in Minnesota. I kind of remember a little bit of that game. It just wasn't going entirely Detroit's way.
won.
Yeah, Minnesota won, basically. Cowboys and Chargers. Oh, Cowboys, you got crushed by the fucking Chargers. And the Chargers have been bleh this year. I just went on a rant about San Diego and the Chargers and LA and all that nonsense. And yeah, that's not a good omen when you. That's just not a good sign when you lose to the Chargers. New York lost. The Giants lost to the Redskins. I find that amusing. All right, so the games. Those are the games that already happened on Thanksgiving. Grant, first one. We have the Colts and the Titans.
Oh God! I mean, seriously.
Titans, surprisingly, they're kind of trying. They're kind of getting it done. Surprisingly, Jacksonville's number one in that division. Kudos, Jacksonville.
No, I was looking more along the lines of Cleveland at Cincinnati.
Oh, well, I say Titans on the top one.
I really hope Cincinnati won that shit. Because
well, it hasn't happened yet. This is the next. This is tomorrow. I want to see Cleveland get their first fucking win. It's to the point. It's not funny anymore. It's sad. Win something, goddamn you people.
Cincinnati wins.
Probably.
I don't give a shit if Cleveland didn't ever win another game.
I sympathize with Cleveland. It's getting sad. It's not even funny. I want to see them win something.
Cincinnati's better.
Well, they suck this season, but yeah, they're better than the Browns. It's the Browns. It's constant. You're not supposed to switch so many head coaches, so many quarterbacks, so many star players over just a few years. I mean, it's like a revolving door. There's no consistency. Bust draft picks. And then we got Carolina against the Jets. Yeah, Carolina's going to win that.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah.
And this thing.
The Dolphins and the Patriots. 2 interceptions.
Me thinks the Dolphins are going to win.
You're insane. The Patriots. Tom Brady's only thrown 2 picks all season long. They annihilated the Raiders. 6-game winning streak.
Here's what. I like the colors. All right.
Fair enough. That's kind of back in the day when I started rooting for the Patriots, when they started using the Flying Elvis. That's kind of part of it. I like the colors. They're the underdog. But yeah, Patriots all the way on that. It's not even.
No. I'm pretty sure Miami's going to win this.
And that's interesting. On this website, they're using the old logo.
I think Tom Brady is going to go out there and then forget who he is. He'll walk outside.
You're talking about CTE now?
Tom Brady?
Head injuries? No, he's going to play until he's like 60.
Tom Brady's going to walk out there and not remember who he is.
But he'll still know how to play football.
He won't.
It will be magic. Stop jinxing anything.
He'll immediately forget that he went to Michigan.
You know he was drafted by the Montreal Expos?
I was fixing to say, you better not piss over there.
No, it's a damn dog.
Damn it, I have a goddamn bathroom over that way.
Yeah, Patriots. Anyways, by far. Right. Patriots going to annihilate.
Miami's going to win.
No, the fuck they
are. Miami is going to win.
Miami is not going to win.
All right. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Oh, fuck, dude. Tampa Bay.
Oh, shit.
You dumbass.
Something always happens.
Where's your goddamn...
My sweater?
No, you're starting.
It's over there. All I did was crack it open. I'll get it. Tampa Bay. The last time I really sat there, thank you, and watched the Tampa Bay game was against the Patriots. You had Folk missing, like, what was it, 4 or 5?
No, Tampa Bay's going to win. It's Atlanta. Fuck them.
Well, as far as who's, I'd prefer to see
next game
Tampa Bay, but Atlanta's probably going to win that.
No, Atlanta can suck dicks.
Oh, they can, but yeah, I think they're. Well, no, I want to see the Bucks win. The Bucks could do it. They kind of had some rhythm. They kind of lost it.
Chicago
They
and
got a different
Philadelphia.
kicker.
I'm gonna go
Philly
for
is hot.
Chicago.
No, Philly is too hot.
I'm gonna go for Chicago
That's going to
because
be an upset then.
well, Philadelphia sucks.
Yeah, no, I hate Philadelphia, but as far
I'm
as who's
just
going to
going off
win,
of my own personal opinion.
no, Philadelphia they turned it around this season. They're like 8-2 or
Oh
some shit.
God!
No, they're like 9-1 or some
We
crap.
got Buffalo.
Buffalo and Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City's going to win in that.
Really? Because
Oh,
I'm gonna for
definitely.
Kansas City there too.
They're definitely going to win. Seattle and San Francisco. San Francisco, come on, get your shit together. Come on, get.
This wouldn't be happening had you taken Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, get Kaepernick back. Kaepernick, you know, you got all these. It's the same thing LeBron James recently said. You got all these fucking. You watch football on Sunday. You have all these new quarterbacks getting in there, seeing what it's all about, and none of them are playing as good as Kaepernick. Was he great the last season he
New
played?
Orleans
Not
will
really,
kick
but
the living shit out of the Los Angeles.
well, the one before Seattle's probably going to beat San Francisco. Seattle has some injuries. Saints. That's going to be a good one. The Saints against the Rams because both of them. The Rams are actually good this year in LA. They're actually good this year.
Wait, Rams.
Yeah,
I thought they were called the Swirly McGigs.
The Swirly McGigs, the Los Angeles Swirly McGigs against the Saints. That's a good one. I actually kind of want to watch that one. The Saints. Sure. No, not really. But that's a good one. I think LA lost last week, so they might bounce back this week.
Right.
But you got Drew Brees, so that's a tough one. I'm going to say Saints, but I kind of want to say Rams.
All right, what do we got? Jacksonville, Arizona.
Jacksonville and Arizona, and this website is using all the old logos. That's the old Jacksonville logo. Jacksonville has turned it around. Arizona, no, they got some issues. I think one of their problems is injuries at the moment.
I'm going to go with Jacksonville.
No, they're. I think
even though I really hate Jacksonville.
Well, I think they're legit, but once they get to the not legit is in the sense they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, dude, Oakland. I'm going for Oakland.
They're going to get to the first round of the playoffs and get knocked out. Jacksonville, Oakland,
and the
Broncos. I think Oakland's going to win because
Oakland's going to have to. They're going to jack the living shit out.
Well, after losing 33 to like 8 to the Patriots, they're hungry for a win now. Broncos. Something's wrong with you guys.
I want to see the Raiders win.
They are. I think they'll beat Denver.
Okay.
They're just.
I like Oakland, the city.
Sure.
Yeah.
What?
I hope Green Bay wins.
Green Bay, no Aaron Rodgers, injuries. It's going to be Pittsburgh.
Right.
It's going to be Pittsburgh. Green Bay, no, they've been sucking ass lately. It's going to be Pittsburgh.
Green Bay wins.
I don't have Pittsburgh. And then Houston and Baltimore, aka Shithead Bowl.
Let's go for Baltimore. Because I've always thought that the Texas.
I'm going to go Houston on that one.
The Texas Houstons.
Texas Houstons.
I really think that it's very contrived. So I'm going to go for the Baltimore Ravens. At least they're trying to harken back to Edgar Allan Poe. And so therefore, let's go for that.
Fair enough.
Other than that, yeah, fuck all these people. Let's go ahead and go over here to NCAA football.
Oh, no. Oh, I haven't even checked to see how my teams did today, so I don't know. So this is like going to be the only part of it that's actually going to be a live reaction.
Beat the number one team in the nation, 26-14.
Auburn over Alabama, 26-14. What about the Sooners? What happened with the Big 12? What were the Big 12 games?
Oh.
We got some games still going on. Utah State is beating Air Force 21-10. BYU over Hawaii 23-13. Utah beating Colorado 28-0.
Utah State. Let's go Aggies.
Utah State? They're not playing Utah State. They're the
Air Force is playing Utah State.
On that?
Right, 21.
Yeah. Hawaii, BYU, Brigham Young. Yeah, they wouldn't shake the hand. He told Kansas to go cheer on basketball. Mayfield grabbing the crotch, telling the other team to go fuck themselves because they wouldn't shake his hand. And no one in Oklahoma really disagrees with him. And it's Kansas. You know you're going to get your ass kicked. Why are you even talking shit to begin with?
That's exactly why they did it.
Because that's all they can do. Yeah, exactly. That's what you were saying earlier. You're 22. Do you remember being 22? I remember being 22.
I remember being 22 years old and fighting with a guy as big as you.
That sucks. From my perspective, I'm not taller than you. Brick seems to be a giant. Brick is actually the goalkeeper of Tottenham. I think he should transfer.
Everton.
It was Tottenham, and he's
I'm gonna kick your ass if you ever say those fucking chickens ever in my house.
What?
Again.
I like Bolton.
Everton.
I lived on Bolton.
Everton is where it's at. That's it.
I don't know. My team.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to kick his ass online.
Get the Irish guy with the little. We need that guy. Yeah. You're from the next town over. That means I hate your guts.
Well, you're about to get your ass kicked there, laddie. Hey, you like it? Yeah. That would be hilarious.
Baker Mayfield grabbing his crotch. It's kind of like, I don't care.
I don't care. I personally, I don't give a flying.
It's like I was saying earlier.
You are playing in front of a bunch of small children.
Yeah, that, but you're also trying out for the pros. You have to show a level of professionalism that, honestly, some of the pros don't show anymore.
I don't give a flying fuck who he's trying out for. The fact that he's playing in front of...
drafted.
Huh?
Maybe. Or he'll be a free agent. I think he'll get drafted by someone. Dude, did you shake all your damn beer up and then put it all in the fridge? I didn't do anything to it. I just cracked it open and it's...
Damn it, Davis.
Shut up, asshole. I want to cry.
You were crying. laying down on the floor. Like,
shut up, asshole. He had a
heart. I wasn't crying.
I wasn't crying. God damn it. How did my teams do? I want to see how Cal and Sac State did. Go Cal, go Hornets. One of you do something. God, one of you do something. So I have trouble following college football. The system is kind of odd overall, but at the same time, my teams don't have a chance. I might as well be following the South Texas Bobcats.
All right.
Big Sky. Big Sky. Big Sky it up.
What?
Big Sky.
Big Sky. Sac State.
Do we beat UC Davis? 52-47. We beat UC Davis. Was that tonight's game against? That's the rivalry game right there. That's Sac State's rivalry. Sacramento State Hornets over UC Davis, 52-47.
Really?
Suck it.
7-4 on the season.
Who?
Sac State.
Oh, they've gotten a couple. I half-ass follow college football because again, my teams usually suck. Hold on, right there, regular season, right there. They lost to Idaho 26 to what is that? 5? 6?
26-6.
And then who the fuck is that? They beat some. That's probably the cupcake game right there. They won 56-22. They lost to Weber. They beat. What the fuck is that? SUU. And they lost to Eastern Washington. They beat Idaho State. They beat North Dakota. They lost to Northern Arizona. Beat fucking team is that? Colorado? No. Anyways, they beat Cal Poly, UC Davis. Yeah, they beat UC Davis 7-3, 4.
Yeah, 7-4.
Where are they? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6-2, 7-4 overall. Sac State kind of improving, but not going to make it to the playoffs for 2A though. What about the Bears? How the Golden Bears do? And I wish everyone that's not watching could see the mountain of bottles and cans we have collected around this room.
Man.
And I hope everyone had a happy turkey eating day.
He calls it
I just drank a bunch and then ate all that good food. And then everybody in the entire household just passed the fuck out. I grabbed my blanket, walked to the couch like.
got beat by UCLA 30-27. 5-7 on the season.
Cal.
Y'all ain't boil eligible.
Nope, hell no. And did you see Cal? It was like the inaugural game of the season. Did you see the uniforms they used for that game?
No.
Imagine Green Bay, but replace the green with blue. Emphasize the yellow. I didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it. I want to see some bear slashing marks on the jerseys and going down the leg.
I'm a Sooners fan.
You guys, yeah, it's just crimson and white, basic pattern. I'd like to see them for one season bring back your old school '90s OU logo. Just you don't want to see throwback logos in some of these college teams. I like to see throwback.
Not that one.
I mean throwback uniforms.
No.
Not that one.
No.
Hmm.
There's a reason for that.
Why?
Dude, apparently, you're sitting there talking to me about.
Educate me on the boomer Sooner culture.
Okay.
With the people.
During the '90s was a terrible time for it to be a Sooners fan because we were getting our asses kicked perennially by Nebraska. That's what made it so sweet to beat them in 2000. OSU even beat us during that time.
How were they in the '90s?
Mediocre. We just sucked.
Well, times have changed, definitely.
See, this is why whenever anybody ever called for Stu's head during the time that he, led the program, I said, no. Out of all of the years.
Yeah. You remember the '90s. So
I remember the '90s.
He's doing better than that.
No. You don't want to do that. You don't want to. I mean, and that's why I was so apprehensive about him leaving.
Yeah.
Leaving for Lincoln Riley, but seeing what Lincoln Riley has done, seeing what he's done in his first fucking year, especially if he wins this next Saturday against TCU, dude. That's the first time any Sooner coach has gone 12-1 in conference.
Yeah.
Ever. That's never happened. If he manages to win the national championship, first time in Sooner history.
Yeah.
And that's impressive, knowing that there's been 2 coaches that have been there within their first 5 years.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, 3 coaches within their first 5 years that have won. Well, you got
Bob Stoops.
No, you got Bob Stoops, but
yeah.
Bob Stoops, Barry Switzer, and Bud Wilkinson. All 3 within their first 5 years won a national championship.
You got any predictions?
And that's not the first 4 that have won 100+ victories under the Sooners. There's been 4 coaches. So knowing that, I mean, yeah, it's a fucking tall order.
Well,
What are you doing?
I'm looking.
Play that song anyway.
I'll see things and stuff as long as it's and there, yep,
There's your ass.
there's my ass. Very good. Um, and what was the meh? Here to listen to this damn song.
Like this.
You
hear,
know,
well, no. Do you hear like the beat of the song? Like not the words.
You're talking about bass.
Well,
It start off do
do you hear it?
Yeah,
You do
you
hear
need good
it.
speakers though, or you need to hear it live. Otherwise, sometimes you listen to music and
This
it's
would be
so
an
hard to hear
excellent
the fucking
chant.
bass.
Well, this would be an excellent chant. The body stay. Because it has that really choppy rhythm to it, right? You would fuck with an offense going like against this.
Oh, for supporters chanting.
Right.
Yeah, that shit don't work in American football. Yeah, when you were stationed, you had to actually explain to people why we did, or why we just screamed noise instead of chanting in American football.
Indeed, I did.
And
what?
And honestly, most of them didn't understand it.
Well, no, it was because it's two
You're
different.
making a wall of noise. What's the point of that? What could be the point of that?
No, it's because it's 2 different sports.
Well, yeah.
And you have different ways of fucking with it. With American football, it's one constant noise. With
it's a wall
soccer,
of noise.
with soccer, on the other hand, it's more or less a song.
Yeah. It's the rhythm that the song can throw off the rhythm of the players, right?
Right.
Speaking of Europe and football, I was thinking about the next video should be the Scotland Claymores. Yeah. And if you just happen to be watching this, which nobody is, suggest in the comment section what historical but defunct team should we cover next. I was thinking either them or the Kansas City Monarchs, maybe. Or maybe
Every cop is a criminal, and all the sinners saints. Lucifer.
it's got the
restraint. Let me have some courtesy,
Sure.
and some sympathy, and some taste. That's all your soul to waste.
I notice they have indoor soccer broadcasted on YouTube sometimes.
Did you guess it yet?
But that's yeah, he's
No.
the devil. What, the song?
Lucifer.
Yeah, Roman god of light.
That's the name of the devil.
That's the name of the Roman god of light, and they just stole the name and applied it.
No.
Fucking pagan gods. must
Dare
be the
you
devil.
sit there and try to explain it in that manner?
Why?
Lucifer is the son of light. It is the beginning and the end of light. That's Lucifer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't fuck with me.
No. What is that? What the song's about? About the Roman deity
The more
of light?
the more I interact with humans, the more I almost realize that, oh my God, God may have been actually right.
About what?
What? Oh, about, I don't know.
Flooding us and stuff.
God may have actually been right. I don't know. Dealing with you people is insane.
You're people too. When you look into the mirror, and you're like, yeah, I'm trapped in this bag of flesh.
That's your opinion.
Wasn't this supposed to be about sports? So Nassau, blah, USL, blah, NFL, college. Do you have anything to say about lacrosse?
No.
All right then. Yes, check us out on Facebook and do things and have stuff and alcohol and illegal amalgamations and enjoy that.